Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here and welcome to another episode of Modular Mayhem Reloaded. So I've been out and about leveling up my sword, and I managed to get, unfortunately, I ended up getting Warm 1 on here, which means that I can right click and start fires apparently. So it's like a flint and steel built into my sword. But that's fine. I couldn't put the Vorpal 3 on it, it just kept saying too expensive, so really not sure what I did there, but that's fine. I can still one-shot most creatures, so as it levels up it can only get better, I guess. I may be able to put more of the enchants on it. I don't know whether I can put Silence Gems enchants. So at Silent, let's see here, what can we do? Enchantment tokens, efficiency. So I don't know whether there's a way of putting the Vorpal enchants on. I mean, we can have a look. Let's see what's. I can't do that one. It doesn't want to show me the recipe. So sweeping edge, smite. I mean, something like smite maybe we could try and put on. I mean, let's just give it a go. Let's knock back. Headhunter. Oh, I can't do that either. Well, that's a pain. Guess these are ones that you have to come across. It's alright. Let's see, what was I going to do? Smite, wasn't it? Need to make some of these. Smite was here somewhere. Infinity might be nice actually, and put it on the bow. Can you do that? I don't know what ametrine is. Ametrine is a nether ore. Okay, so we'll have to find that. But you can see here there's all different enchants we can put on, and smite might just be better if I just type in smite, right? Let's go grab them. Can I do this? How do I use these? Just 1 second. I'll be back. So as you can see here, to add the enchants, I can't put it on this because I can't put smite on this due to normal rules, but we can do this and get smite 1, smite 2, smite 3. I don't know if I can do 2 together. There we go, smite 5. So I've got smite 5 on this sword now. So just an easier way of enchanting your items is by using the Silence Gems enchants, and there's a bunch there that we could use. There's also just some nice ways I could put some enchants on this. I believe I could. If I put, can I do fortune? If I take this, can I put fortune on here? Yes, I can. See? So if we made a few more of these fortune enchants, well, it's fortune 3, isn't it? Let's just go to recipe. If I do this, these in here and place that there, I'll get fortune 3 on my pickaxe. So definitely a nice easy way of enchanting. You saw last episode I did the enchants using the Arcane Ensorcerator, if that's how it's actually pronounced. Let's see here. Ooh, A. Now apparently Iskandar was saying A is fine. But I'm not really getting great amounts of levels here. Oh, that's right, I've got to convert it to nuggets. And then back into ingots. Alright, so we got 2 A's. I'll make armor out of A level, I'd say. You can go in there for now. Alright, so this episode I'd like to look into Woot. Now I've said that for a couple of episodes, but one of the things you've got to realise is this here, I can't go straight into, you can't use the @woot to get the guide. You actually need Guide is part of guide API. So if I want to make this thing, I need a book and some rotten flesh, which we can do. Book and rotten flesh. Now, just from looking at, put the silence gen manual away, just from looking at the items here, Woot has changed a little bit since last time I used it. There's a few bits and pieces here that are a bit different. I'm not used to some of these things, like this mesh die is a Stygian iron plate in a Stygian anvil. Never made one of these before, and then I need iron ingots, which comes from Stygian iron ore, which is made like this. So there's a few changes to the last time I used it, but we definitely need to start somewhere. So I'm thinking, and it integrates with other stuff too. It integrates with Evilcraft and Blood Magic. Interesting. We can build all sorts of things. Importer. Okay. Don't know about the factory and factory upgrades. Alright, I'm going to wing it a little. I do know that I'm going to require a few items. First, I want to make a factory. So we are going to need the iron anvil. So we may as well start working towards the iron anvil. For that, we're going to need some of this Stygian iron ore. We're going to need a hammer. Okay, that's an interesting craft. Let's make one of these. Okay, and then let's try and get some of this. Oh, I have no iron ore, and that's going to be an issue because everything is automatically exported. Let's go and check the chest outside. Maybe there's some iron out here. Any? Well, there's one. What's in here at the moment? Tin. Oh my gosh, there's creatures everywhere. Hey buddy. Die. And your friend. And this friend. And those two guys. And that one. I want to see 2 hits for an Enderman. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So hopefully it'll level up a bit more and we'll be able to get some more stuff out of it. So I guess we've got a few things. In the interest of being able to make this stuff, I'm going to need some more iron ore. Which means I'm going to need to go mining. Well, there's some Stygian iron. Can I? Nope, can't pulverize it. Just cook it up. Iron. So we have 1. Alright, I'm going to head down to my mining area down the bottom. And I'm going to try and find some iron ore quickly. Which should be quite easy with the old hammer here. Got a little deep for iron ore, but there should be some around. So give me a couple of seconds. I'll get some iron and I'll be right back. Okay, a bunch of mess and half a stack of iron later. There's a bit more. Let's grab just a little bit more. Alright, we'll head back up to the base. Somewhere over here is my ladder. Now, yes, I could have teleported. That probably would have been quicker. But where's the fun in that, right? Alright, so we'll make some of this... bit of lag. We'll make some of this Stygian iron. And it was in this one we were doing it, right? Yes. Let's put our other junk that we just acquired away. Just turn all of that into this stuff, because I figure we're going to need a bit. Let's process it through here. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, next thing we're going to need is one of these anvils. So we're going to need an iron block. That's going to take a little while. Stygian iron block. There we go. And then we need to make an anvil. Awesome. Okay, we are going to need to make a factory layout. Yes, we're going to need one of them. We're going to need a factory heart, which is going to require factory base and heart core. hardcore is like this. So we're going to need to put this anvil down. There's a lot of things we're going to need. So we're going to need at least 4 of them maybe? Because there's 4 of these dies. I'm guessing it's all required. We're going to need some iron bars, stone slab, redstone, and quartz. Iron bars, stone slab, whoop, redstone, and quartz. Okay, let's place this anvil down. Okay. Right click with a die or ender shard to place it on the anvil. Drop the other ingredients on the anvil, then hit it with your hammer. Okay. I need to turn this off. V. Okay, turn that off for a moment. Oh. Okay. Oh, progression, look, there you go. Right. Or am I just breaking it? I think I'm just breaking it. Okay. Guess it's time for me to do some reading. I'll be back once I've read through the book, because otherwise I could be here for ages. Back in a second. Alright, dirt me. I went and read the manual. It needs to be on top of a magma block. Okay, so I went to the nether, grabbed a grabbed a few stacks of magma blocks actually. So all you're going to do is right click that on there, grab one of these guys, throw it out, and then just right click and it will turn it into the die of choice. So same thing here, we'll make all 4. There we go. Even though I didn't quite get that thing on there, it still tends to do what's required. Okay, we've got our 4 dies. Next we're going to need factory base, so we're going to need some soul stone, which seems to be soul dust. Okay. We're going to need some of these prisms. We're actually going to need to go and capture mobs with these prisms. Prism with an M. And then I'm going to need a couple of things. I'm going to need the factory heart, and there will be controller. So we need a exporter. That's a new one. So there's a few things we're going to need here. For me to make a tier 1 factory, we're going to require a few things. And if you look with this guide, if I right click, so here's a tier 1. You can see all the items that it requires. As I said, it's changed a bit. We're going to need a lot of the red, a lot of the black, a couple of the blue. So the red are flesh casings, the black are bone casings. They're upgrade bases. And what are the white ones? White ones are the tier 1 caps. So we're going to need 2 of them. And then your controller and your normal thing. So firstly, I need to get a good spot for this. And then we need to make factory bases, a fair few of them. We're going to need to make some quartz shards. We're going to need some cap cores like this. So that's blocks of redstone and plates with the core die. So it's going to take a fair bit of manual crafting to do this. So I'm going to need a lot more of this Stygian iron. So it's something I need to go and do a bunch of. See here we can grab, let's just do this quickly. I picked up a few things while I was in the nether. Let's throw them away. Quartz. I won't have heaps of this. Let's just grab 16 and then we'll grab our die. Die gets placed down. Throw that out. Guess I can't do multiples at once, which is a bit unfortunate. It's fine. So it'll be a case of going through and making a bunch of each shard, probably make some diamonds, make some emeralds. Nether star, I don't have any of them yet. But for us to go to what we need, we're going to need the factory heart, so the heart core, CG iron block, magma block, and iron plate, the core die. You're going to need the controller, so base and the prism. I'm guessing that maybe it's just a prism. So lots of stuff to get through. I don't have all the materials I need here. Probably need to make a dye factory, actually. That would be interesting. Been a while since I made anything resembling a dye factory. So we need some orange. I don't even have yellow. So bear with me a couple of moments for you guys. For me, it's going to be a little while. I'm going to go and try and make the bits and pieces I need, at least for a tier 1 factory. It's just going to take a bunch of crafting, and as I said, I need to make some of this stuff and some of this stuff, and yeah, it's going to take me a little while, so bear with me. I'll be back. Okay, I'm getting close to getting everything I needed. I'm just going to start trying to think. I might start with just a basic skeleton farm, or maybe just a I don't know. I'm trying to think what would be the best mob to start with, because we need to capture a mob. So I'm again not 100% sure what's required for each tier. 4 tiers, depending on the mob you want to spawn. Higher tiers, for tier 1. Yep. I kind of need a list of what mobs what. Look at the size of these things. They're huge. It's very, very different to what I'm used to. So you know what? I'm probably going to end up... This is going to be terrible. I'm going to end up trying to get one of each. But the thing I need to do now is I need to actually capture a mob. So you know what? There's a lot of zombies here. You know what? No, there's skellies. Let's do skellies. We've got to hit skelly. We've got to actually come up and go, hi, how you doing? Bang. And hit one of them with it. You can see here. So I need to do 1 kill. So I need to kill one creature. And that should be full. Is that correct? Yes. So kill mobs, fully programmed. There we go. It's fully programmed. So to get the type of mob you want, you have to hit it with the crystal, which this is an Eye of Ender on the anvil with the shard die. Once you get that, it then tells you how many you're going to need to kill before the shard is fully charged or fully programmed. So let's head downstairs. I wonder if my magnet's on again. I need to continuously turn this off. So what I need to do to get this controller is the controller core, the factory base, and the shard. So let's put the shard down. Right. Controller core, is that the one I want? Yes, controller core and a factory base. I do need to pick up a factory base. Thank you. I've been having to craft a lot of stuff. Having to go and collect items. It's been fun. We may have everything I need. I think I do need to make 2 of these. I believe it needs to be there before it will let me build what I want. Okay, so let's just quickly jump upstairs. We're going to sleep. Oh, really? Where is that creeper? Hey, buddy. Take that. I'm going to quickly sleep after I put a torch on the wall. And then I think, because this is such a big building, kind of want it close because I need to actually power it, and it needs a few other bits and pieces. I'm not sure exactly what we've got in the way of power transport is the thing I think will hold us up. There you go, you can die. So I might just build it down here. That way, worst case, I can run a cable. Okay, the thing we need to realize is that it needs a remote thing underneath it. Okay, what do we got here? I've made 20 of each of these black and red because I wasn't sure how many I would need. We've got the 2 caps there, and then we've got the 2 factory upgrade bases. We have our controller and our factory heart. Now apparently I can use this thing called the intern to build what it is that I want to build. Oop, no, that's just me right clicking. Okay, so I think I need to get this right. Okay, do I need to build it manually? Because this is telling me that it will do it automatically. No, I don't want T2. Not T3. It builds a factory for you, tier 1. Does that mean I can just go... No, get rid of these torches. Oh goodness, it's been one long derp today, honestly. One very long derp. Okay, so I figured I could do that and it would place it down. Do I? Oh boy. This, I swear, tells me. How to build. Place the guide block on the ground, it will display factory layout. You can right click, cycle through different. No. Once factory structure is in place, you can validate it using the Yar hammer. Sneak right click in the air with the hammer to change modes. Then use the intern to build the factory for you. Validate tier 2. Validate tier 3. Validate imports. Wow. So validate tier 1. Why? Maybe I actually need to... No, this can't be right. Alright, I'm going to play with this for a minute. Back in a second. Okay, looks like I needed to place down the factory heart. And as I right click here, it's placing the items that I need to place. So I just put a block of cobble down. And does this mean this will work? Has it not put that down yet? I guess I'm just gonna put this on myself. Maybe that's correct. Alright. Well, everything seems to be there. I'm just got to work out how to validate what I want. Yep. Anyway, I swear this thing is just weird now. It does require a couple of other things to be close by. One is the power cell, and the others are import and export. Kind of import and exporter blocks. I don't know the best way of explaining that. You're done, my friend. You know what? Just go away. Alright, I'll finish building this. I'll get the other blocks. I have made the blocks, they're up here. I'll grab them and we'll set things up and I'll be right back. I tell you, it's getting rather frustrating building this thing. It very much is different to what I'm used to. For it to form, I needed to put in this thing down here. Exporter on the bottom, importer in the middle, and power cell on the top. So it's now formed. I don't think there's a GUI for this, but we do need to get power in here. And then we do need to work out what it is required to spawn these. Some things will require different inputs. So let's just open this up. I'm going to grab, whoops, I didn't mean to put that away, but that's fine. Wireless, grab one of these. Just see if it makes a difference. I'm going to grab a lever. Don't have one. No, one of them and stick, please. Really? I was going to say I've got to have a stick somewhere. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, this will be enough to power it. Probably not. We are getting power. It is spawning. It's going to cost 32,000 RF at 100 RF a tick. Going to take 320 ticks. And these are the things that are going to drop. So I'm definitely going to need to run a cable of some description over here. Now, I don't know if these things will have just dropped on the ground. So I probably need a chest. So let's grab a chest. Chest should have a couple of them. Eventually I'll make an ender chest perhaps. Let's go down here and importers middle. So export is the bottom one. So if I place this chest here, ideally any items that it produces, wow, it's night time again. Any items that it, whoop, silly sword. Where did I right click before? I just got an empty hand. Anywhere it produces, it will push it out. So there's a 66% chance of an arrow, 70 of a bone, 6 of bow, 12 of rib bone, and 9% chance of a gem. There we go. It's putting it into that chest. Okay, so it's not requiring anything but power. As I said, I'm going to need to put some sort of better power over to there. I'm just going to sleep through so that I can do my screenshot more than anything. I should be able to turn this off with the lever. Okay, so coming down, it's currently running. If I grab that lever and, I don't know, can I put it here? Yes, so it will stop spawning with a lever, which means if you wanted to, you could set up an automation from Applied Energistics or Refined Storage or whatever with a redstone exporter to say that once I have X amount of, I don't know, bones in stock, turn off. You know, you could do that way. But these things are pretty cool. I hear a friend. But this is a lag-friendly way of producing drops that, you know, we may be able to set up a row of these, so to speak, and then start making bigger and better factories. You know, I wouldn't mind getting pretty much one of everything. It's going to take me a long time though, because it's not easy to automate. Let's put it that way. I can't automate the anvil. It all has to be manually smacked with a hammer, so to speak. So it's going to take me a while, but it's definitely going to give us some drops. Nothing amazing. Wouldn't mind getting Enderman maybe, or Wither Skeleton, or I think you can do Wither. I think you can do like Ender Dragon and Wither and that sort of stuff. So that could be quite interesting. So I'd like to work towards doing that. Probably going to take a bit of work in between episodes because we're going to need all sorts of bits and pieces. Decapitate updates, mass updates, looting. So there's different things that you can add in terms of upgrades to the farm itself. So efficiency would probably use less power, and this farm itself can handle 2 upgrades. You just place them on top of here, I believe. Can hear that guy. Must be a cavern under here. So if I wanted to do efficiency, for example, it's going to require efficiency 1 book, a factory base, and a tier 1. So I mean, not too hard. And then it would probably use less power to produce what it needs to. But this is an empty hand opening here, because I think if you use anything else, it doesn't work. So it's an empty hand opening the heart will give you the GUI. So it's full of power, 100,000 power. If I turn that off now, it'll use that power and generate more stuff. So I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments down below. And I'm sorry that was a bit of a derpy escapade through me getting root going. It is very different. It is very different from what I'm used to. And hopefully, if any of you guys have used loot before, you'll see just how many changes they've made coming to the 1.12 version. So tier 1 skeleton farm. We can set up a few others. For the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.